ABC 15's Brian McElhatton is live in Tucson this morning. And Brian, we're sure to see heavy security at the judge's funeral this morning.
That's right. That funeral begins just hours from now at 10 a.m. at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church. More than 1,000 people are expected to be there, including 100 judges from the local, state, and federal level. Because it is such a high-profile event involving federal officials, the U.S. Marshals are here. They've been here for several days. They will be amping up their security at this funeral today. We saw the very similar thing last night at the Rosary service for Judge John Roll. Lots of officers there, lots of security measures, and we can expect pretty much the same thing here tonight as well. U.S. Marshals say there will be vehicle checkpoints because this is open to the public. Any adult showing up will be required to show ID. They'll have to go through metal detectors. They'll have their bag searched. If you have a purse or a briefcase, anything like that, agents will go through those. They're asking you to carpool if possible to reduce traffic and to arrive very early. More than 1,000 people squeezing into this church, having to go through security lines. That could be a mess if you don't get there early. You might not be able to get in. Also, Mrs. Roll has requested that there will be no photography at this funeral. No audio or video recordings inside either. You can bring your cell phones, but you're asked to put those on mute or vibrate as well and not to use the video features. The burial, of course, will be private. No one will be allowed there. But as far as the security goes, what can you do to keep yourself and make sure you get through security safely? We talked with the second in command of Judicial Security at the Marshal's Office. Here's what he had to say.
What we ask is people think about what they're carrying on their person and limit it. You know, we naturally understand that people are going to carry wallets, car keys, and cell phones. But backpacks, other items that are more difficult to search, which are being done by hand, slow down the process.
Once again, the funeral for Judge John Roll begins today at 10 a.m. at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church. This is the same church, of course, where yesterday we saw the very, very sad funeral of little 9-year-old Christina Taylor Green. Lots of people showing up for that, not a dry eye in the house or even here at the media camp in front of the hospital. Also last night in Seattle, a memorial service for Dorwin Stoddard. He, of course, died when he covered his wife to protect her from the hail of gunfire nearly a week ago today. Live in Tucson, Brian McElhatton, ABC 15 News.